Hi there, this is Larry Wayne. Welcome to K-Love. I know you don't think much about all the other stuff that goes on at K-Love every time you turn us on the radio or listen to us on the computer, but you know, there's an awful lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes. Want to take a look? Come on. About to take you inside where the pastors are. We've got 5 pastors on staff. You can see these guys are the stars here. I like to call them the heavy lifters. Let's go see if we can find one of the pastors to talk to. Come on. Pastor Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, what were you in the midst of?
Just talking with my wife, actually, right there.
Oh, well, that's important stuff. You want to talk to the chief all the time. I know there's 5 of you guys that are here full time. Can you give me an idea of, like, in a typical day, what Pastor Jeff might do? I mean, describe your day for me.
Well, we have a prayer request program that comes in, and we have about 30,000 prayer requests that come in. So we go through those.
Whoa! 30,000 a year?
That's a month.
30,000 a month?
Yeah, and sometimes even higher.
You guys respond to all of them?
Yeah, we try to. So we try to go through them. We send them replies back and stuff saying we're praying for them. And sometimes they'll ask questions like, hey, I'm a cutter. What do I do and stuff like that. So we answer those and give them some resources that they can help, fix the problems they're going through. So, and then we each take probably about 17 to 20 calls a day. That's a counseling call, it's a crisis call, or sometimes it's simply prayer real quick. But so we're pretty busy all day. I tend to believe it's kind of like divine appointments each day on the phone call. We may not be there personally, but we're there at that moment in their time, in their crisis. So it makes a big difference. So.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for talking. Pastor Jeff, one of the 5. When you think about it, pray for our pastors. These guys are the heavy lifters around here. Now we're outside the listener services section. This is another way cool area. I mean, I'd like to do what these people do. They get to talk to K-Love listeners every day and I'll let them tell them. Come on. I love this board that's placed right here. This board is like recent examples of what has happened when people actually just called a K-Love listener. Let me read one of these. Like, I can't believe you called. I just found out my father passed away. You called just as my father-in-law was being rushed to the hospital. Thank you for being there to remind us that God is in control, as he certainly is. And Chuck's here with me. Chuck works in listener services. Chuck, none of this stuff is rehearsed, is it? I mean, you guys don't have any idea what's going on.
No, we have no clue when we call, and we let our listeners know that that's the truth. We're not calling for anything else, but just to call and say, hey, is there anything we could be praying for you?
So these numbers are on a list. They're people that K-Love knows, maybe people that donate at one time or another. You just randomly pick a number?
Yeah, we have an auto dialer system that automatically calls out to the listener, and we get whoever the dialer says we should get.
Hey, if you don't mind, Chuck, we're going to go wander through the cubes and see if we can find someone that's actually making phone calls.
Absolutely.
This might be a good adventure. Okay, come on, let's go on. We'll just kind of turn around the corner here. There's a bunch of cubes here. This is all the listener services department. All these people do all day long is call and talk to our listeners. Really, it's a very cool job. And it's another one of the things that goes on here that most people don't even know happen. Here's Linda. Let's see if we can bother Linda. Hey, I understand that you love doing this kind of work, calling listeners and just saying, can I pray for you?
Right. I think it's the best job in the world, the best job you can have here.
Now, what happened recently? Can you tell me about maybe a recent phone call that you made and what was the reaction on the other end?
It happens a lot. Then you call. The calls are automated, so we don't choose who we call. But as soon as somebody picks up the phone and I say, "This is Linda with K-Love," they go, "Who told you to call?" And I'm going, "Nobody. We're on automated calls." I try to explain, nobody told me to call. Well, I can't believe you're calling right now. My whole family's sitting here in the waiting room at the hospital. Our dad just went in for surgery, so I can't believe you called. Or the other one that I got that was just most astounding was when I called. They were all gathered. The family was gathered in the living room because the dad just died, and they were planning the funeral. And the hardest part is convincing them that nobody told me to call them. So it's all God. So it's just so fun to be part of that kind of a ministry.
And that must make you guys feel just great at the end of that call, knowing that you have really helped someone and it was a total surprise.
Right, it does. And, I'm sorry for what's happened in their life, but I feel wonderful that I was part of that instrument to be used to do that.
Hey, thanks, Linda. Thanks for taking the time. just some of the things that go on here at K-Love behind the scenes. Part of what happens when you send us a monthly gift, when you send us a one-time gift, is all part of the ministry that goes on 24/7 here at K-Love. Thanks for coming on this tour.